Welcome to Nox Spellenzolder, and this time a special guest, Robert from Woodgrain, and he's the man behind the Box of Holding. And the Box of Holding is a wooden handcrafted box for your RPG gear. And what can you tell us about it?
Yes, well, a couple of years ago, me and my friends started playing Dungeons and Dragons, and one thing led to another. Soon we all had minis and more dice, and we were playing at our house, and all the gear and the accessories were just piling up on the shelves, which made it kind of difficult if we were to play at someone else's house. You had to carry it all around and take it with you and make sure your minis didn't break.
I can relate to the problem.
Yeah, well, me being a woodworker, there's not really a problem. You just make a box for it to keep it all, and
the Box of Holding was born.
Grew from there, indeed. I'm also a very pragmatic guy, so I didn't want to drag around unnecessary weight, so everything I made had to be compact, very durable to carry around with, but also everything had to have a double function or triple function in some cases even.
Oh, sounds like a box of mysteries.
In a way, yeah. Where there's obviously more boxes out there to keep your gear in, but yeah. I wanted to give to make it special and do something extra. I think I succeeded pretty well.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the box.
Right, okay.
So this is the Box of Holding. What does it contain?
Well, everything for your character for Dungeons and Dragons.
Great.
So we start out with a notebook and your pencils.
Erasers, whatever you need.
Exactly.
And that is A6 format?
A6 format, yes.
Okay.
So any standard format will fit in there. We also have room for your minis. These are my two own for my two characters. And they are kept safe in a piece of foam. Every Box of Holding comes with a piece of pick and pluck foam. So you can see it's already pre-cut. You just take out the cubes that you don't need to make room for your minis. So depending on the size,
yeah,
you can make room for it.
And it's readily available, so you can always buy more or less depending on.
Yep.
But you get your own starter set of foam.
Of course, it comes with a block of foam to make it easy. Then there's obviously the room for your dice. It contains two sets in the upper half. But as I mentioned before, I want everything to be multi-purpose. It comes with a couple of spacers, which you can use to make extra room. So you can have two more compartments to fill with dice. Then again, once you're playing, your minis are on the table. You don't need the foam. You can use the spacers to make some more room and convert the whole Box of Holding into a dice tray.
Yeah, and we've got a leather surface here, so smooth.
Yep.
And dampening.
Yes, so even for metal dice, it won't hurt your tabletop. And now we have our basic dice tray. There's one more piece that this box comes with.
The piece that's in the lid.
So everything has a double function. That includes the lid. In the lid I've included a magnetic stat tracker, where you can use magnets to keep track of all your hit points, your spell slots, your hit dice, your class abilities, and, well, we all know...
In the unfortunate
event, yes, exactly. Sometimes you do need them, your death saves.
The death saves.
And you use magnets to keep track of everything. So you just slide the magnets to the new position or back, and at the end of the game, it all being magnets, it just stays put. You can close the lid, and next time you can just continue where you left off.
Yeah, and they're on there pretty solid, because I can shake this all over the place and they don't move. But now you've catered to the players, and the most important person of the evening is always the Dungeon Master. Do you have something special for him or her?
Of course. We also have a Dungeon Master version. On the inside it's almost the same, But the big difference is obviously in the magnetic stat tracker. The Dungeon Master keeps track of the stats for one boss level monster, so its hit points goes up pretty high. Spell slots or abilities is usually one or the other, and then the hit points for 5 minion or lower level monsters. It also comes with a initiative tracker where you can keep track with tokens of the initiative for up to 6 players and up to 6 monsters.
Awesome. It looks awesome. Yeah, you can keep so much track on this, and it looks very neat. And the same principle.
Same principle.
They're
with
magnets. You can position them any way you like, and when you clean everything up.
Yes.
Usually the party cleans everything up, but
sometimes if all goes well.
Yeah, sometimes the boss eludes the party, and you can keep track of his health.
And that's where the death saves come in.
That's where the death saves come in, indeed.
So one other big difference about the Dungeon Master version is that the Dungeon Master also has the need to carry around more miniatures.
For the players to kill.
Exactly. So that's why the Dungeon Master version comes with a bigger block of foam to keep the minis safe.
Yeah, and we have the same compartments and dividers to make it into a dice tray.
Yes, all the other parts of the interior are all the same.
Okay, and we see different colors here. What are the options people can choose from?
Yes, well, you're right. The boxes they come in 4 different colors. They're not painted. The color that you see is the color of the wood itself.
Oh, nice! It's just pure natural colors.
It's the natural color. So we start out here with the well-known oak, European oak. Below here we have walnut.
Always nice.
And then the 2 that stand out most, obviously, we have the dark one, the wenge, and the red one, the really bright one.
Yeah.
Paduk. Yeah, the wenge, it varies from almost deep black to a black brown, where you see really the wood grain of the wood that really stands out. It varies from wood piece to wood piece how it comes out. It's a natural product, obviously.
And every box is going to be unique. I mean,
every box is unique simply by the wood that it's made of.
Different wood grains, yeah.
Yes.
Very nice. And can you tell us something about the types of wood you use? Is it anything special?
Well, the oak comes from European forests. The walnut comes from American forests. These 2, however, the wenge and the paduk, they come from tropical forests in Africa. But they are from sustainable sources, FSC controlled forests, which means that all the wood that's cut out of the forest will also be replanted with an eye for biodiversity. So they're not putting back a production forest with one type of tree. It's always a mix of trees and plants, and make sure that local flora and fauna
can survive,
for future generations. Because I really believe that our hobby, great as it is, amazing as it is, it shouldn't be at the price of our planet. So all the wood that I use is FSC approved.
That's awesome. And for the inlay, are there any other options for the inlay? I mean, we see here the red leather.
Yes, it comes with red leather, and it comes in a brown leather version, which we've hidden here. So it comes with a brown version. Those are the 2 the standard options. Now, as you know, we're going to launch a Kickstarter for this.
And when will this be available?
Yes, it's going to launch during Spiel 2019, so very soon.
Very soon. Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, because it's a Kickstarter and we really need your help spreading the word and getting the word out that the Box of Holding is live and that you can make your pledge for it. We want your help in spreading it, so share this via social media. Follow us via @Woodgrain Gaming on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Links will be below the video.
Or you can subscribe to our newsletter at woodgrain.eu/Kickstarter.
And you get the posts you need in order to order your own Woodgrain box of holding.
Yep. You'll get the notification as soon as the Kickstarter launches.
And if you want to sample the different boxes, you were at Spiel, or you're going to be at Spiel.
We'll be at Spiel
So you
2019.
Actually see, touch, feel, enjoy the boxes. Well, awesome. We're looking forward to the Kickstarter, and it's a mighty fine product. It looks awesome. You can see the craftsmanship in it, and for our role-playing lovers like myself, well, this is a kind of like the heaven. Keeping all your stuff stored, having this awesome sheet and keep all track of all your stats. I'm really looking forward to what your Kickstarter is going to bring us. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, and good
thank
luck.
you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Not Spellenzolder.